What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and I have to tell you guys, I'm pissed. I'm royally pissed right now. You guys who subscribe to this fucktard, okay? Yeah, I'm coming right out of the gate with it. This man has used your money to go out on basically a weekend trip vacation to Vegas to go watch wrestling on your dime, on your expense, because this is his only way of making a living. Okay? And he has enough nerve to call you guys racist. Everybody who cheers for El Grande Americano being from the Gulf of America, apparently, is racist. I'm going to play this clip. Look, let me start off by this. Let me do this. If you cheer for El Grande Americano because you think the gimmick is funny, that's not being racist. And if anything, him being from the Gulf of America is a parody. If anything, him being from the Gulf of America is a way to stick it to the orange man. It's the whole entire character is a joke. So when the idiot character says that he's from the Gulf of America, come on. It's like the Warrior being from parts unknown. It's no different. Let me tell you guys, I could care less what they call that body of water. If they want to call that the Gulf of Bananarama Fofana, I have no issue with it. Okay? I don't care what they call it. I don't care who calls it what. But to say that fans are racist for cheering that is just plain ignorant and stupid. This coming from a man who is supposedly a wrestling historian and gets paid lucrative amounts of money. I mean, this guy's not wearing freaking Walmart clothes here in this video. I'm not going to play the video. I'll just play the audio for you. But the video's out there if you want to seek it out. And he just says it's okay. Look, just listen to this. Listen to this.
This was not, to this crowd, this was not a heat gimmick. This was like, we like this guy and we like this gimmick and we're going to cheer him.
So they did a thing in the ring announcer announced from the Gulf of America.
Yes.
And the announcers immediately were just like, you know what I mean? Like somebody got their wires crossed because they went and they immediately said, Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. So,
but when they said Gulf of America, there were a lot of people in that building that cheered.
Yeah.
I mean, they
well, that's the racist people.
They were into this gimmick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the racist people. If you cheer for the Gulf of America, a fake luchador being from a fake body, he's from a body of water. That's what makes it 10 times funnier to me. How can you be from a body of water? We know he doesn't have like a boat on the water that he lives in. Give me a fucking break, Dave. God. Golly, and here's a guy who, you know, when they announced the AAA thing, automatically, oh, well, they fucked AEW over, and they fucked this guy over, and Dragon Lee fucked these people over, and blah, 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 blah. Give me, this dude, anybody who gives this guy money, you should be ashamed of yourself. Alright? I'll be first one to say, I don't give him any money. I get sent this stuff. This guy is a piece of garbage. How dare you? How dare you call people racist? It's flippin' wrestling, okay? This is, you know, and to say, oh, nobody clued the ring announcer in. Bull crap. Bull crap. They're going to continue to do it because fans pop for it. They think it's funny. This is stupid, Dave. It's out and out stupid. Fans are not racist because they choose to cheer for a guy under a mask pretending to be a luchador. Now, if they had a real American luchador who was not Chad Gable, if they brung up a guy from NXT, some nobody that nobody knew, slapped on a mask on him, and said he's from the Gulf of America, then I could see your point somewhat. But this is a parody of a parody. You know, it's stupid. And the video, he says it with such an arrogant smile on his face. He's not being joking, you know. He wholeheartedly means that because he lives on the West Coast. He lives in California, where if you look at somebody wrong, you're a racist, and they're just so stupid out there. Sorry, but you are. There's a lot of nice people that come from California, but that kind of crap out there is just that stuff's stupid. Again, I'm neither a Democrat, I'm neither a Republican. I don't care what your politics is. Let me ask Dave this. And Dave, if you're listening to this, I want an answer. If Kamala Harris had won the election, and Kamala Harris said we're going to rename it the Gulf of America, would you have been having the same response to this? I'm going to guess no. So, quit bringing your political beliefs into this bullshit. Quit sitting there trying to make it more than what it is. You got a white guy pretending to be a luchador, and he's calling it the Gulf of America. You can't live on the Gulf of America unless you have like a houseboat, and even then you got to come to the mainland for supplies. It's a parody of a parody. They're doing it possibly to stick it to the orange man. To show how do you hear how stupid it sounds to say Gulf of America after, hundreds upon hundreds of years we've called it the Gulf of Mexico? And everybody in that arena was cheering it. So we're racist. Apparently everybody, if you were in Allegiant Stadium, you're racist. If you're a wrestling fan at home and you pop for this gimmick, you're a racist. That's what Dave is saying. Anyway, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This shit with Uncle Dave, this old dude with thinning hair who dyes his hair. Because look at the picture I have on the screen. He's got gray hair. In this video, nope, he's dyeing his hair. We'll see you down the road.